Hey, it's Lynn Saxberg reporting for Face the Music at ottawacitizen.com. It's the final day of Blues Fest. It's been a long festival, and I'm with Martha Wainwright, and you're going to brighten up the last day here.
Yes, I'm very happy that the sun is out.
Yeah, we had a bit of rain, but actually the weather's been fantastic through this festival. Love the record.
Thank you.
I know you're married, but I've got feelings too. It sounds to me like it's a bit of a breakup record. Is that an accurate interpretation?
I don't think it is. I think that I Know You're Married, but I've Got Feelings Too is the title that I picked. It's a phrase in the first song. The first song is called Bleeding All Over You. And I thought the phrase was funny and showed a sense of humor, and also, sort of pushes the envelope, is a little subversive, which is the way that I kind of like to be in general. And the song that it's from sort of talks about past sort of love obsessions that were unattainable and unrequited for whatever reason, and the sort of way that you can sort of be in love with someone and then see them 10 years later and still be sort of in love with them and be haunted by that, and there's nothing really wrong with that, but just sort of that's the subject.
Your voice is really good on the new record too. Did you
Did I
practice?
I was practicing. Well, I think what happened is that I've been on the road for like 4 years. I was on the road before the first record came out, and then I've solidly been on the road, and I was even on the road while making this record. And when you have to sing over a drummer and a band, your voice becomes stronger. And and also, this record has a couple of different producers on it. It has Brad Albert, and then it has 2 other people, and and the songs are there's more instrumentation, so you sort of require to sort of push a little bit harder, I think, and I think that this record, like the first record, is very much representative of the time in which it was made, and sort of what was going on in my mind, and also in my where I was where I am, or whatever, blah blah blah.
You grew up in a famous musical family, but
No.
it doesn't sound like you wanted to do music when you were a little girl. Did you think you would grow up and be a musician too?
I still think I'm going to grow up and be a musician. I'm desperately holding on to. I'm the youngest in my immediate family, because I have 2 sisters from my father's side, 2 half sisters. But I'm the youngest, and I still feel that way. And I think that. And I think that in many ways, it's a feeling that I'm sure a lot of younger siblings feel too. And it's sort of. Trying to catch up in some way, and I've always moved a little bit slowly. It took me a long time to make my first record, I think, because I was sort of intimidated by members of my family, and then as other artists, I really felt that it was important to make a great record, that the last thing that the world needed was kind of a mediocre one, and you really have to find your voice and your sound, and really do something that's worth doing, and
To me, it really sounds like you found your voice on this record.
oh, well, good. I think I have, and I think that what I've learned from it and making a second record, because I hadn't before now, is that there's been an evolution since the first one, which makes me excited as an artist and as a writer, because it makes me believe that there'll be an evolution into the next one, and that there'll be changes there as well.
Well, I look forward to seeing what directions you go in the future then.
Me too.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Martha. Look forward to seeing you out on stage there, and I hope you come back to Ottawa soon.
Thank you.